What's up with everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the KTB podcast. Gotta shut my door real quick. Um, I am here as your host, Buzzy, and I am joined with Goofy, Sea Smoke, and our lovable guest, Zach.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, I'm so happy that they're all here. Krong is the missing fucking piece this time, and he's being a bitch. So, either or, we are here today for another Brawl Stars podcast, and I like the turnout today, probably because they added everyone by accident, but it really doesn't matter. They would have showed up anyway. I have faith. But for today, we're going to be talking about all of the challenges that come up in the game. That could be anything like some random, 9-win challenge in Brawl Ball that shows up on the game, or maybe the 15-win challenge every other month, whenever that shows up, and quests as well. So we'll begin with challenges, and we'll probably just talk over the basic, like everyone knows this one, and that's the 15-win challenge, and just give our opinions on it because it's been like a staple of this game for a long time. So has it like improved? Has it just like, is it kind of in a stalemate? Is there anything that needs to be added to it? Like, any of you want to begin?
Sure, I'll go.
Yeah, you
So,
better.
like, I remember when it first came out, like the first one that came out ever. I was like, these rewards are kind of mid, and they really were. They weren't worth it at all. Like, 15 wins is actually, pretty hard if you don't know a good team, especially if you're going random. And a lot of people wanted to win, and the rewards just were not really worth it. But like after about a year, and like the second year they did them, they started adding like pins to them. So after like the first 3 wins, you would get those pins, which was pretty cool. I remember like doing the challenge on like 8 different accounts so I could get the pins on everything. And then this most recent year, the year we're currently in, they just don't do the pins anymore because they do them on their website when you're watching like the monthly finals. So it's kind
Yeah,
of bad.
I hate that. I hate that a lot, really. Like, I'm not.
I
trying
don't like. Honestly,
Bro, 'cause nobody not watching it. Like I
And
know, I have to spend time on my
I
life to
don't
watch
watch.
it.
Yeah, I don't like constantly watch that. I maybe like look into it a little bit, and that's about it. It's not like I'm
I
constantly
haven't.
spending on it.
And they hyped it the fuck up for that whole cat burglary thing, and I still wasn't interested. I
Facts.
didn't care.
I only, the cap burglar thing. I only did that just to get the skin, or that's it. But I still didn't get the skin doing it, so I was like, oh, whatever.
It's a waste of my
Nah.
time. They did originally begin the 15. I believe they had. It started with 4 losses, and then people thought it was too easy, so then they moved it down to 3 losses, and then people were bitching that it was too hard, so then they brought it back to 4 losses. And that's the state it is currently at. And I wasn't even thinking about rewards when I started this, but to be fair, the rewards are kind of lackluster and just boring. They're all bland at this point. Especially since they've really given no meaning to star points over the years. It's been just something that they let die. Like, yeah, you can buy a big box and mega box every once in a while, or some really boring skins that you probably don't even want. But like, they're just kind of sitting there. I don't want star points. Like, just give me a box every single time. Even if it's a brawl box, I would go for it. I still do, but like it gets boring because the last one we just did, it was like the first 6 tiers or wins were a big box, and then every win after that was star points or coins. Like, why would you have the boxes at the beginning and like not the end? Why wouldn't they just be all boxes? Like, you could, instead of fucking 6 big boxes, why couldn't it be 15 brawl boxes? Like, I would have much rather done that. At least it feels like I have a chance to get something. But the star points just continue to stack on my fucking ever-ending fucking total, and like, I don't want them. I don't know.
Now for me, like before when I used to play, like the game before, like with you and stuff, like during that time, I would always do it just because that was before I was like up, I put like any money in the game or whatever. So it's like, okay, I would just like play just to get the free boxes or whatever, or the coins, because the coins back then was like, very like valuable. Like it still is, but like, like when it was like kind of harder to get a crap ton of. And then the star points too. Like back then, I was before I even had like these nice star skins. I have like the black bunny penny. I don't know what you call her, but like
The purple. Oh, the evil one. Yeah, the evil
yeah,
bunny.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah, so I started just play for like the coins and the star points, and like that's really it. And then the boxes too, like sometimes they give you the one box, but like it would just be one box. And then like I would still play for that because again back then it was very valuable because it was hella hard to get anything and make any progress in any way in that game. And like right now, the rewards are like good now, like decent at least. They have like some boxes throughout it, but then they have those stupid ones where they do like three challenges and then one mega box at the end. I don't even try to do that one. I don't even do
Oh
them
yeah,
anymore
yeah,
in
that one.
general. Like they're just useless.
Yeah, I don't even try to do that one. I look at it like it's not really worth my time. After that, it's like
Facts.
I'm just trying to get my account up as fast as possible. I will do every challenge. I actually got kind of heartbroken. I missed a challenge in the past. I forget exactly what it was, but it was maybe a month or 2 months ago. There was some little, I think it was the Golden Week challenge, that thing, and there was like some like weird ass pin. I would have never used the pin, but it's nice to collect it at least. But
oh yeah,
I, I forgot about it, and I was kind of crushed because there was a mega box in there I could have got, but I missed it. And see, I'm all right for like the pins and shit. Like I know, like Goofy and I have the same mentality with this. If everybody has it, we don't really want it, but like I'll still collect it. It's just like I'm never gonna equip it. It's very unlikely. Um, but
Facts.
I want the box. I know you guys aren't like diehard players, neither am I, but I'm on enough to, and I have a team for club league that I'm always playing with. So if there's a challenge out, I might as well just do it with them after club league. Um,
yeah,
Now for me,
just
I don't put no effort into that no more. Like I would just see them. Half the times I wouldn't even know that they had a challenge, and then I'll just see a
yeah, yeah,
random like
yeah,
literally like whenever I play, and it'll be like, "The hell did you get that from?" And then I would ask like somebody I know, and they'd be like, "Oh, okay, there was a challenge." I don't even look at that no more. I just don't see a reason to play it because I already have all the star points. I already have a crap ton of star points. A crap.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, it's like the goal and stuff I still need, but like I could get that easily, even I don't have a lot right now. Spent all of it on the skins or whatever. Um, and then the box is also easy to get because the pass be giving you hella boxes. So just get the pass, to be honest. Like that's just enough.
yeah. The
yeah,
past, like, just because I mean, I see all the challenges and I look at the rewards and see if like they're worth anything. And I mean, some of them are like the pins or like some cool reward at the end, but like usually they're not. And like I'm like I have the Brawl pass or like the trope the whatever Brawl thing for that is like season pass. It has all the rewards and it's easy to get. You just like after like a few seasons, you can buy it on your own because they give you gems for free, the free pass. So I mean,
Literally, I don't even care enough about the pins. Like I just don't. And then half of the challenges that they actually do put out and I actually see, like they're just giving you pins. Like I don't care about no pins. I could easily get that from the past. I don't care if everybody using it. I mean, I could just say, oh, I have pins. And then
yeah,
I be getting random pins from like the batch pass too, like from the actual packs and stuff. So then
oh
that's
yeah,
still
yeah,
pins
yeah.
too.
yo, C-Smoke, you've been hella quiet, bro. I bet you're scheming.
Yeah, so I mean, the challenges for me they're kind of brain dead because my 50K friends they just like message in our group chat. They're like, "Yo, get on challenge." We get on, we do it, and that's the end of it. I mean, I don't even really have to try their 50K. They kind of carry me. So
Yeah, this
I
guy
I
privileged. He's privileged with his 50K school
yeah.
friend. Um,
Hey, that's not my fault. You don't have good friends.
I don't need it.
Any
I do it solo.
anyways, I did miss that April Fool's challenge,
That
and
was
I
fun.
don't know why, but that pin is kind of nice, and I kind of want it, but I don't have it.
I mean,
Luckily, my friend did get it on my mini, but I didn't get it on my main. So
That April Fool's one, that was the one where they did all
that
like the wacky game modes and
yeah,
shit.
I actually liked that. That was actually pretty fun. That was like one of the challenges I really enjoyed. But after that,
yeah,
wasn't really much.
I just had
Wait,
no
which one?
motivation to play during that
Goofy,
time.
Goofy, you remember there was just like, uh, I think it was like a 12 win challenge or something. Might have been 9, but I think it was 12. And there were like, might have even been 15. I really don't know, but there was just like 3 or 4 or 5 like normal game modes, but they had like modifications done to them where like you were playing Hot Zone, and I believe the fucking map went left to right, like the old present plunder on like the ship and shit. And then for Brawl Ball, the ball was on fire. So if you held it, it did damage to you. But if you fucking kicked it, it would just burn through the walls. Like it would just go through everything.
Oh nah, see, I never actually played that. I never heard about that in my life.
That was so
That
cool.
sound, nah, see, I ain't even gonna like, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. That sound like something I actually have fun with. But like,
That was
I
really
ain't,
fun.
I ain't touched that at all. Dude.
I actually played on like I had 3 accounts. I think I played on all 3 of them.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Bro.
it. No
See,
problem.
that actually sounds fun and playable.
It
Yeah, and then
was.
it was like this one on Gem Grab or something. It might have been Gem Grab, but it was like every 7 seconds or so you'd go invisible, and then
Oh,
See,
yeah,
that one
that
I know, dude.
I think it
That
was
one I know.
Bounty. That would have. I think it was Bounty.
it could have
Yeah,
been.
it's
Some of
bounty.
them.
It was bounty. It was bounty. Has
It
to
was
be
just
bounty.
fun. I liked it,
Yeah.
and they
The
don't
Hobbs on
do
that.
things like that.
They had the whatever tilt one, the tilted map kind of thing. The Hobbs one.
Yeah,
That's
they don't do that kind of shit. That was just like randomly out of nowhere because I don't remember them doing much crazy things for April Fools ever. So I felt like it was really well put
Yeah.
together, and all of them were like interesting concepts. And I believe there was at least one or two of them that like the community would favor and be like, yeah, like if this was for trophies, I wouldn't actually mind playing this. It might be a little messy and crazy, but like why not have this as like an
Mm,
event?
yeah. Even if they did that like once in a while, that'd be fine. Just it'd be fun to play. Like get everyone interested in the game or more interested as they were now.
So like there's those challenges. Well, that one I can't even like put it in a category because it's literally an anomaly. They did it once, and I don't think they'll do it again. They could though. They could surprise me. But as per Brawl Stars, how it's looking right now, they'd be lucky if they could pull half the numbers that played the last challenge next April Fools. But so I don't know if they'll go all out for it. But either or, so there are challenges like that. Ones that just quickly show up out of nowhere. It's like they don't even give a warning for a lot of them. It's just like you get
Yeah,
on the
that's
game and it's just here's a challenge, and it's like, oh, okay, sure,
Hmm.
why not? But then there's the challenges where this is something I want to talk about, like the ones where you can win brawlers and shit. It's usually an epic brawler, and like you just get it like a couple of days before release, maybe a couple of weeks before release,
Yeah.
and should they have more of those? Should that be like a more often thing? Or
I
like,
feel like
think
it should be. It should be.
no.
I
I mean,
no. I
personally,
think
I don't have a
unlocking
problem with
them.
it.
and one at a fucking time.
Yeah, it's so goofy.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, I was telling you to go first. No, no, speak.
Oh, yeah. So literally, I was just gonna say, see, I ain't got a problem with it, but then like the flashbacks coming from the war times, and then like Edgar's like, oh, wait, nah. See the Edgar apocalypse. Nah, I just don't know how I feel about that. I could just, dog. I could literally hear the sirens and the missiles, everything. Nah, I ain't with it, G. I ain't with it. Just once they make the brawler balance, I ain't got a problem. Cause I can remember every game I hop in. Every game I happen to, and I play Showdown 24/7. Imagine that. Imagine playing the Edgar when he first come out in Showdown,
Oh,
and
that was.
they have everybody else using Edgar. That's pain
It was a. Yeah,
and
it was
trophy.
a. Yeah, Edgar was probably the most hectic thing I've ever like experienced. Like any match you go into is just Edgar versus Edgar, and it was fun. But like after a while, it's like, all right, come on.
Fuck. And then you'll constantly keep seeing them.
Yeah, and you never. It didn't really dimmer down until like the next brawler came out. I'm pretty sure.
No,
I mean,
no, no, that's not even true. Because right now, I be constantly seeing
because
some Edgar.
didn't Byron come out right after that? Or was that before? I wasn't.
Nah, because literally,
It
like
came
the
out
other
in
day,
the same
I
update.
was wait, what?
Yeah,
I don't know how exactly they were put out, but I know Byron and Edgar came together.
yeah.
Yes. Wait, no, no,
Yeah.
wasn't it? No, wasn't it Edgar and Griff?
No. Buzz and Griff.
No,
Edgar and Byron came out
and
at the
Byron.
same
Yeah,
time. Byron was a mythic, and you could get him from chests or boxes, I believe. But
yeah.
Edgar, they gave free to everybody. But I think
Oh, that's
what
right.
you
That
guys
was
are
a good
getting
one.
at, you don't fuck with it when it was like they would give you a brawler for free, but doesn't having a challenge for the brawler at least kind of solve that problem? Like he's still
It
technically
does,
free.
as long as it's not like a. I mean, I don't forget how many wins the challenge for a brawler is. What was it?
9, I think. 9 or
9,
12.
9.
Nine,
I'd say
nine.
if
I'm pretty sure
it was
nine.
12, it would make more sense because I don't know, it shouldn't be that easy, in my opinion. But
Well, they were
like
giving
if
it
it's
for free
12, it'd be fun.
previously. That's what people weren't getting
Yeah,
after the last Christmas update because they gave Edgar for free to everybody. And then the Christmas
and
update we just had, it was Grom, but it was a 9-win challenge. So people were like, "Oh,
yeah,
why didn't you give me the brawler for free?" You know, it's like they're
yeah,
not happy
yeah.
about
Well,
it.
I mean, the last time they did it for free with Edgar, didn't it like crash the servers or something like that for a while?
I
Was
think
that? Yeah,
I
I'm
think
pretty
something
sure
like that happened.
something happened where the servers were down for a bit.
Um, yeah, but sea smoke, give me some.
So how many times have they done these like challenges? Once or twice?
Uh,
At
Grom
least
and
two.
was
So
it
it was
Grom,
like
Griff?
Griff, and
Where was
it
it?
was
Griff? Yeah, it was Griff. I think. I'm pretty
yeah, it
sure
was
one of them.
Griff. Griff was definitely one. Did they do one for Grom?
Yeah. Wait. Did they?
Okay,
No, no. When
I can't even
I'm not.
remember.
I don't think it was Grom. I think it was just Griff. I remember
Okay,
Griff clearly, and then I don't know about Grom. I think it was just
Grom
get him
happened.
from
Grom
boxes.
was a challenge, and Griff was a challenge, and I don't believe that there was another one that I can remember that was in a challenge.
That
I
was a
okay.
thought
challenge, but didn't he get a skin in a challenge too?
Uh, did you?
No, no.
No,
Really?
no. There was a
okay.
challenge.
You guys
Skin
are
challenge is
all
just
over the place.
No,
Holy fuck.
I don't think it was
Okay,
a skin challenge anymore.
Grom had a challenge, and you unlocked him as an epic. And then a couple months later for Easter, there was another challenge that gave
Oh, for
you
the
Easter Grom.
Yeah. See,
yeah.
there we
All
go.
right, all right. That makes
See, like
sense. Yeah.
that. See, like that. I would have done dog, but like, nah. The skin, just not too good for me to spend too much
It was,
time
it
on
was
it.
a pretty good skin. I just didn't play. Well, I think I tried to play, but I didn't pass.
No, there was no challenge for the skin. It was just for like a pin.
Jesus
Oh,
What?
fuck, man. You fucking lose it. It was a challenge for
I'm
was
pretty
it
sure it was the
two?
skin.
I
There was
thought
no
it
challenge for the
was
skin.
oh he's right. He's correct. It was the
Is he
pin
correct?
and
All right.
I don't even care. Fuck Easter Grom. Fuck all of that shit. We cannot fucking lose track of the goal here. And we are just talking if the fucking challenges for the brawlers, is that the fucking right call? Should there be more brawlers coming out in challengers or should we leave them to boxes? Like
I yeah. I also thought Bonnie would be in a challenge, and that would have made sense. But I guess it was
well,
just
because
boxes.
Bonnie, the last two epic brawlers that were released were Griff and Grom, and both of them were in challenges. So you thought that Bonnie would be the next one, but no.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess challenges are yeah. I like the challenge unlocking brawlers, but I'd say it's like a 12-win challenge would be good. But
Nah, personally, nah. I don't really want the brawlers and the challenges because then they have those sweats. I just grind it
yeah,
immediately,
who get them like
and then they
early, and
just
you're
heal
just
up.
like okay.
Yeah, like literally an hour after you see somebody playing like that new buy, like dog, I just want to enjoy my time and not lose trophies. I almost want to kill myself, you know.
Yeah, well,
But
yeah,
like
Yeah,
just
but
like,
that's
people
gonna
just want to
happen
stop.
anyway, whether there's a challenge or not. Because if there's not a challenge, people are just
yeah.
gonna gem the
Someone can unlock
brawler.
the brawler first, and it's still gonna have the same effect.
Nah,
Yeah,
yo,
so
I know it's crazy too. I don't know. I don't know if that. I don't know if this happened to anybody, but I noticed this. Whenever a new brawler come out, and you open a ton of boxes in that week, you always get the brawler guaranteed. Because that happened to me with Griff, and like Edgar, and like Graham too. I get a ton of people from boxes like the week they come out. I just open boxes and then I just get them.
All
So
right.
Um, yeah, it's
I
better. It's better that way.
yeah, I think all epic brawlers should just come out in a challenge because if they're not in a challenge, then the average player isn't gonna have a chance to even get them for a while. It's only gonna be the sweaty gemmers who get them. So
That and people who just save up
at least
boxes. So.
at least the average players have a better chance of getting them if they're in challenges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. It's something. It feels like you could actually progress your account faster, and I wouldn't even be. I would not mind it. Maybe they should stick to like the super rare group, like do challenges for them. But epics, they're a lot, or I don't know if they're a lot harder to unlock than super rares, probably. But it feels like it's worth getting. But mythic, a mythic in a challenge, that's way too good. I would not put a mythic in.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless it was like a really long
yeah.
challenge, but yeah, I do that.
Yeah. So I think they really fucked up. Like I was expecting Bonnie to be a challenge as well, and I would have actually liked that theme. The more that I think about
Mhm.
it, because right now the only brawler I don't have is Bonnie. Like I'm opening boxes and I'm still waiting to get her. I could have
Oh
already
yeah.
had her. So
Yeah,
I know
same with
that's
me.
just like top 1% of the 1% problems. Like oh no, I already have all 56. I need the other one, but still give me that bitch.
Yeah, yeah. I had to like open up a bunch of boxes to get it, and then I just had a bunch of leftover, what is it, club points, club coins, or whatever, and I just maxed her out like that day. But it was didn't put that much effort in it.
Yeah. So
I
we'll.
I opened my entire Brawl Pass and didn't get Bonnie.
Man,
I have 4K club coins saved up.
oh, that's horrible.
You really want
Yeah.
to know?
Yo, not
Yeah.
even gonna lie to you, long. Not even gonna lie to you. That's not like a you problem. Just saying.
Yeah, she's gonna get nerfed next week, and then the day after that, I'm gonna pull her out of a box. That's what's gonna happen.
That's how it
Nah,
usually works.
That's how it
nah.
happens to me every time.
To be honest, I just wanted the skin, and I don't even think the skin in the shop anymore, is it?
No, it is there. I didn't actually get the skin. The skin, I mean, it looks okay. I mean, I'm not excited for it, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I know some people who copped that, but we I think we got everything we need to out for that right now, and we can come back to it at the end because I do want to scheme challenges. I want us to like create some
Oh
and like
yeah.
ways to better what's already here. But we'll move on to quests for now, and they did add a lot of new quests in the last update, or it might have been 2 updates before. And just some like wacky ass quests. And it's been a while, so we've actually been able to see some of these on our accounts now. So it's like, what's the most fucked up quest you've got?
That passing the ball. It's like
Yes,
it's not.
I was gonna say the
That
same
is
thing,
probably the
bro.
worst quest. Every time I see that quest,
It's
I
so
don't want to
bad.
do it. It's definitely the.
Huh?
It's like you pass the ball, but it can't. It has to be. I think it's to your teammate, and it has to be
Yeah,
you
I
passing
think
the
so
ball,
too.
not
I
you
think so
catching the
too.
ball.
Yeah,
And
Nah,
it's
but
cause
so hard to
literally,
do because it's just like I can't always pass to my teammate. Sometimes you want to pass to the enemy just to block their shots or something like that.
that's true. Nah, like literally, I would just be like casually just shooting the ball, away from me or whatever, so I could like attack, and then it wouldn't even count it. It's like a picture
Yeah.
you have to shoot like your enemy. I mean your teammates or whatever, or else it wouldn't count. And it's like, yo, half the time my teammate does be dead. I don't even play Brawl to like win. I just play Brawl to do the mission. It's like so hard for me to actually pass the ball. Unless I have the ball, I'm not passing it. Like literally, I'm not running for no ball. I just want to do damage and then get it over with. Cause
Yeah.
that's yeah, like because damage is like like damage quest is what you normally get. Not no pass the ball. Like I feel like they should just make it so like whenever you have the ball and you just shoot it in a direction of a teammate or something, that will count as a pass.
I mean, like I pass the ball, but like it stops, and then they have to eventually pick it up, or like it doesn't count. And I skip that quest usually, like every time. Like I'm like, yeah, do I want to do it? No, and shuffle it, which is a good add-on. The shuffle, like the re-roll
Oh
quest
yeah,
thing.
but it's just not enough. It's just one shuffle a week if you don't have the Brawl Pass. And I don't have it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I need more because like I'm shuffling. I will shuffle a quest that's a 500 for Hot Zone, debatably a 500 for Bounty, or a 500 for. I won't shuffle one that's 250, but a 500 for somebody that I just do not want to play. Like if it's an Amber quest, like kill 24 enemies with her, I am shuffling that so fucking fast. Um, but I feel like I need at least two. I think they should give two a week.
That would make sense. Yeah, instead of just one.
Because like the Brawl Pass makes it so you can do it 3 times total, I think, a week. And it's
Is
not
it?
even like that
Yeah.
clear. They don't really put it in your face that much where it's like, you got a couple more hours left until you get a reroll again. It feels like it doesn't even tell you
Yeah.
in my experience. But I do think that the most fucking weird quest that I've had, um, I don't know if this isn't like hard to complete or anything, but it's like it forces you to play a certain way, and that's like there's a gem grab one where no, it's the bounty one. Bounty's the stupid one. You have to like end the game with
Oh, carrying a bunch of stars.
yeah, it's like, what if I went the entire game? I got like fucking 15 kills and they killed me in the last 5 seconds. And it's like, none of that even matters.
Yeah,
Because you have to have at least 3 or 4 stars at the end of the game. Like, that's
yeah,
fucking dumb.
it's so stupid.
No, but
I've
just
never had
kill
that
somebody
quest.
and they just come. Simple.
There's a similar one with gem grab where you have to like, I don't know, have a certain amount of gems by the end of the game. I guess that's easier, but
No,
I think it
the
was
gem
either.
grab one, it's 60 seconds carrying 3 gems or more.
Oh, okay. And that was okay.
No, it's not terrible. Like, I can do that. Like, three
Yeah, that's
gems
actually
isn't that bad. But there were some other ones that got removed pretty quickly. And obviously the passing one you talked about, I didn't know. I don't know if the pass actually has to be received by the teammate. What if the
it has
teammate
to
just
be
completely whips
received.
it?
It has to be received, otherwise it doesn't work, which is so stupid.
Yeah, so I would play with my girlfriend and we just go into like the corner of a brawl ball map and then just pass it back and forth. Like we're just doing that for like 20 seconds until they kill us. And we probably end up
Yeah,
losing the game. But it's just to get the quest done.
yeah, and like I'd like to do that, but I didn't really have anyone to do it with. So just doing it solo is just the worst thing possible. I was at 10 games in. I haven't even gotten like 5 passes in. I'm like, what the heck?
It's like, because there's also, you're playing with a lot of ball hogs. I do tend to hug the ball a lot of the time, but if I'm playing with someone who does that, they're not even passing it to me at all, so I can even start. And if I pass it to them, they're not passing it back.
Yeah,
So
so it's just like a one pass thing, and it's like, all right.
yeah, there's a lot of random mortises in Brawl Ball, and they do not whatsoever
Okay.
pass the ball. I know they all see these fucking trick shots on YouTube and swear they could be like him, but they're not. Um, you know,
Yeah, I can do this. No, you can't.
it's just so much delusion. I can't really even fuck with people like that. But
Uh,
it just there's just a lot of them that I feel like they whiffed on. They were trying hard to make a new feature that more things to do because the Quest they were an amazing idea, but it had been like
yeah,
like 2 years since Quest had been out almost. So they just wanted to spice it up a little bit because it's been a part of the game for so long. Like we're coming on to season 13. Brawl Talk June 25th. But either or, we've been waiting for a while, and Quest have felt like they've just gotten stale and boring. And they do include the occasional 15 win or 10 win, whatever, or like a new mode or a new brawler that you get. Like I just got Janet out of a big box, and I still don't have Bonnie, but I just got Janet out of a big box, and there's a quest for her for like 15 wins, like 1,000 tokens. And another thing I was going to say about token doublers that I just completely forgot about. I want to make a
yeah,
challenge where it may be like fucking 6 to 9 wins, and every win is just more token doublers. Like I want like the entire through the fucking across the board. I want just token doublers. I want to have like 1,000 token doublers, like stacked up, and well, not 1,000 of them, but like 1,000 tokens that are being fucking used. And that feels like you're really doing something. Like you're gonna get boxes like crazy. That
yeah.
would be a lot
That's
more fun.
Wait, weren't they? Didn't they say they were gonna add like quests to get like coins and star points and shit like that?
Oh, that
yeah.
is
They
the
just
thing.
never do that.
No, they
Yeah, I
did
don't
it
think
for
I've
like
seen one yet. I think I've
I
seen one
got
with star points, maybe, but
I
or
got
power
one or
points, either
two,
one.
just one or two of them, and I haven't seen another one.
Yeah, it's really rare to see any of them.
Like,
Also,
I'm,
I just want to mention that I hate the play again quest.
That
oh,
one, that's okay to be honest. Actually, I usually like go on long streaks of just playing like any game mode, so it's fine. I'm like grinding a brawler or something.
yeah, Jesse.
Shit, Jesse, only Jesse.
I mean, I'm only playing Buzz. It's fair, but like the play again one isn't the worst in the world, but you gotta be like winning because if it's like you're not gonna be able to win with that team again, or you're just like really
Yeah,
losing in solo and you're just like fucking tired of it, then you have
yeah.
to
And
opt
you
out.
Yeah, well, yeah, if like a bad match and like one of the trashy people just want to play again, it stinks because I'm like 5 play agains in. I'm like, do I have to like stop? Like whatever. So I like do I play again and get the loss, or have to play an extra match?
no,
Just, yeah.
now for me, I would just leave because for me, I always get the play again one done because I play so much like
Yeah,
show
yeah,
them
yeah.
stuff, and the game full low key fast, and they just be like, they just keep going, and then I just end up doing the play again because it's just quick as hell. So to me, it's like it don't even bother me. I just be chilling.
It's true. So halfway through this motherfucker, and we have not come to a resolution here. We've got our fucking complaints out. We have made sure that everybody that's listening to this shit, and everybody that will listen to this shit, is aware of how much we hate a lot of things. But we gotta have some fucking positives here. We gotta like inspire the people a little bit. People don't want to just hear us fucking whine and complain about everything in this game for fucking an hour. Uh, so how can we improve from here? Like, what quests should be added that are more creative and actually won't be that tasking to fucking do? And what challenges could we fucking have that would feel like they're more worthy? Even the rewards at the bare minimum. Like,
I mean, yeah, I'd say, and like in addition to like the pass the ball challenge, but they should just make it so you can just pass it to like anyone, so you don't become a ball hog. I guess it's like against that, just to cut that out of the game more, kind of thing. Yeah, I don't
um,
know.
I think
Because
that.
like,
Go on.
is it gone? Well, they should add it back in. But with
No,
that,
I said go on. Finish your fucking sentence.
oh, okay. You said gone. What? Okay. No, I'm saying like, 'cause originally it's just pass it to your teammates and they have to pass back and you have to do that thing. But what if you're just able to pass it to the like your enemies or just get it like just pass it to anyone else, which would make it easier.
A
And
lot easier.
I don't know, it would just be easier to complete.
I agree. It's a very stupid quest, and I think that there should be some modifications to it. But um, the bounty one obviously needs to be changed. They could, instead of making it that you end the game with 4 stars, how about if you're able to get 5 stars at all throughout the match? That means that you would have had to at least killed fucking 3 people before you were killed. I believe it might be 2 people depending on how much their bounty is and shit. But if you're able to get 5 stars at all during the match, that's one. And it's obviously going to be like another, like it'll be like, because there's the 8-win bounty quest for 500. They could still put this one at 500, but have it be like do it 4 times. So like you can win in bounty, but you can get hard carried for those 8 wins and shit. But for this, you could do it in 4. You probably won't,
Yeah.
but you could, and it'll feel like it's worth going for. Because a lot of people don't want to play bounty. I don't want to play bounty, to be honest. But it's just not my type of game.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
I think like how about like a surviving with like I don't know how many stars you have, like how long can you live with them because you don't want to get killed kind of thing. Like I don't know, survive like 60 seconds with
Oh,
like
what if
4 stars.
you could have like the blue star for a long time?
Oh,
Well,
you can make a challenge with
yeah,
that, I guess. Like you could be like, you know, collect collect the blue star before first or something like that.
Yeah, that's dangerous, man. There's gonna be a lot of people playing Mortis and
yeah,
shit.
that's
Making
gonna be
fun of
like a death sentence if you just walk in trying to get the blue star first.
yeah,
I'm not getting it.
if you fucking modify people's playstyle too much, then it might actually stop a game from being won.
Yeah,
But then it's like if it's at the beginning of the game, like what if you don't get it first? And that's like, oh fuck, now I'm in an entire match of bounty that's not gonna matter.
Oh wait, no, but look, and then you could also do carry the blue star for however long seconds or something like
yeah,
that.
that's
See,
a
that
cheater.
make more sense. That make more sense, right?
I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a problem with
that'll make
that
sense.
one. I have a problem with that. What if like your teammate has the blue star and they just
Yeah, and then
don't
they
die the entire game?
yeah, that's like the one
Okay,
problem.
you see, but they could make it so that it could count for you and your teammates too.
And then I
But
guess
what
that'd
if
be
that would
you
too
would
work.
make
easy.
it?
That would be
Yeah,
too easy though. Like,
see?
wouldn't it have to be like a really low like reward for it, or like a really high time?
Uh,
A
fuck
high
bounty.
time, more reward in it, and
Um,
then
Could be
I think we
either
just
one of them.
part ways with bounty. Don't give them any more quests because bounty is too confusing, I guess. So don't try and be creative with that one. Maybe just for hot zone, for example, it could be like contribute to like 75% total of a zone. Like you're not like, one zone can only go up to 50%. Like it's half of it. Well, unless it's like one zone, but most hot zone maps have two. But it could be throughout multiple games. There could be one game where you just straight up played so well that you were able to get 50% in one and 25% in another, for example. And then you just did it in one game. But there can be a lot of like sweaty games where you're only getting like 20%, but you still win the game. But like that's all you were able to do. And hot zone, I feel like they can make a lot more creative ones with. Heist, there's already, deal however much damage. I don't even think it's the safe. I think it's just the people. It's really weird.
it?
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'd like the safe one. Makes sense. I don't know the people. It's just like, yeah, all right.
Nah. You could just do deal this amount of damage to the thief, or some like like deal like this much damage. Oh, a good one. Deal at least 5% to 10% damage before 1 minute has passed in heist or something like that. That was a good one.
I
Yeah,
mean, I
like,
guess that would be like a
I-
quick. That's actually not a bad idea, but like, I don't know.
I have a lot of ideas, but then I thinking of the fact, like it going from such easy quests like deal damage to something, or like hold a ball or something, something like that, some simple like that, to deal
Yeah.
this much damage before a certain time. It had like a whole two more like type of,
Yeah.
of like type
It might be a
objectives into one
bit
mission.
too
Yeah, like it just make it a little bit more complicated. So it's like that's why I ain't see much, because I had a lot of stuff, but then it's like I didn't say anything because it's like it might be a little bit too complicated for the game to ever put in at this point. But like probably later on. But I don't know. But yeah, that one
I mean,
is somewhat doable, isn't it?
And
yeah.
Cisco, what do you think?
For Showdown, they could do one where you have to go like a certain amount of time without going into a bush or something. That would help with the bush camping meta.
See, yeah, but you would. I mean, there's nobody doing Showdown, right?
Yeah, like go 30 seconds without entering a bush.
No. What they should do is if you stay in a bush for 10 seconds, you get banned. That's not quest, but it'll be a damn good.
What
It'll be
if
a
it's a
damn
bush
good
map?
rule.
Though? What if like one of the bush
Damn good
maps?
rule.
Well, then I guess you're
So
waiting
good.
until the
You're
next day to
screwed
do
to the
that
start.
quest.
You walk in a bush for over 10. That's funny.
Well, the map rotates every day, so there's two maps every day that you could possibly do the
Yeah,
quest
but
in.
like that would just like completely ruin the bush maps. Like that the map's like a massive like bush area. I think you got to walk around in that for like more than 10 seconds.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
no
bro.
map. There's no map where going into the bushes is absolutely necessary.
I mean, yeah, but then like
Actually, Calvin Chung,
I just feel like that would be
Yeah,
a
but like
horrible thing.
only
I would be
late
like,
game though. Like it's not the whole game, just like 30 seconds or something.
so we're gonna go have to weave in and out of the bushes constantly. I feel like that just ruins some movie strategy. To be
It does.
honest, but
It does ruin a lot.
Oh, yo, I
You
have
have
a
to
good
do
one.
it.
Oh, okay.
that's
Look.
it depends on what brawl you play. Then like I guess it ruins the point of like some brawls because like if you're playing bull on like a bush heavy map or like a Shelly or someone who's
Look,
close range.
I
look,
feel like
I
no
have,
one
I
would
have,
complain about that.
look,
Goofy,
I have
please
a
get
good
it
one
off
for
your
the bushes,
chest.
right? Listen. I have a very good one for the bushes. Another complicated one, but it will be good if people were good at the game. So, like you see, how they have like different colors of bush, right? They have like the purple one,
Yeah.
the yellow one, and the green one, and stuff like that. Like the
Huh?
dark green and the light green, or something like that. They can make like go in every type of grass or something like that. You see, like that makes sense.
Dude, this is
Or
spoken
even better,
in the word.
or
This
even
is how
better.
you know. This is how you know he doesn't touch grass.
Listen, and then you can also do, um come specifically in a Rosa's bush for like a few seconds. Tell me,
What?
see, no, that's a good mission, because on like
I
other
mean,
games you would see stuff like that, like they would like integrate other people's like powers or whatever in the
but
mission.
like, how would you? Okay, not every game has a rose in it. You have to play a lot of games to find a rose, and
No,
stay in it for like
not
10
really.
seconds. Was that like a Rosa quest? Like if you're playing Rosa, I guess you can stay in it. But like, I mean, give specific
But that,
brawler quest.
that's forcing you to have a gadget. What if you don't have that gadget?
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
no,
So if you don't have that gadget,
but
you're
like,
not able to do anything.
but it makes it better though. It makes it so that like
I
it's
mean,
complicated, not so easy.
I guess it'd be like you can unlock the quest when you get the gadget, but I guess that'd be like I don't know. It'd just be. I mean, I guess I like the idea. I
No,
just
see,
yeah,
but
like
what I
without
was
gadget.
going for was that is it don't have to be your grass. It could be an enemy rules of grass. You see,
Well,
that's why
but
it could
like
be
the
a
thing
little
is,
bit more fun.
then it comes to the point where like not every game there's a Rosa in there, so you just could be like looking for a Rosa in the game, unless you have like
But
a friend that
that's
just plays Rosa
it's
with the
more
gadget. I mean,
complicated.
I don't know.
Okay,
It's
out
not so
of this,
easy.
out of all of this fuckery, whatever the fuck this is supposed to be, there was an idea that I don't know if you guys fucking, it came into fruition or whatever and grasped onto it, but the idea that like maybe they add when they add new gadgets or new star powers into the game, once you unlock the star power gadget, there's a quest related to it, and they could just
That
do that from now on.
yeah, see, I like that. Or like whenever you unlock a new brawler, there's a quest related to them. Like I'd like
Yeah,
that
like
too.
because you know what the star power does, you know what the gadget does, so they could be like, maybe Piper's fucking first star power or whatever, where it's like, since we're talking about grass, if she's in the grass, she, shoots for a shot that's like a fucking rainbow shot and it does more damage. So you'd
Hmm.
get that fucking star power, and then you'd automatically get a quest. And it's good that they didn't already start this because it'd be way too many quests, but they could start from now on. And because I believe they're doing third star powers, I've already talked about it the last Brawl Stars podcast we did, but they should at least. And like it's like, you know, deliver or shoot at least fucking, 25 shots from the fucking grass. And
Or
then
like
you would have activated the star power 25 times. Maybe that's what it's called.
or
Um,
like you know, I guess that makes sense. Or just like hit someone 25 times, which would make more sense.
I don't trust a lot of Pipers I get on my team. They hit shit. So
Yeah,
I'm so sure.
so that would be helpful.
Yeah, definitely. And for where they are right now, I think challenges and quests are kind of just really bland. They feel like they're not as hyper as exciting as they were previously. So I feel like they got to do a lot more to spice it up. And they were going in the right direction with quests with this whole reroll thing and trying to add all these new, wacky kind of quests. Maybe it might, resonate with somebody and they're like, yeah, I would like, I already play in this kind of playstyle. Why not? Or maybe this is an interesting playstyle. I'm going to try it. And it forces them to be a gem carrier and gem grab when they've never done that before. And
Yeah.
it's like shit like that. But with quests, with these whole fucking like coin and star power, whatever, star point ones, they kind of just let that go into the fucking dust. So in order to fix quests and have them be more creative, just make it to get rid of star points in general. Like nobody, they're not even, they don't care for them. They're
Well,
never going to.
I mean, that would be good, but like how I don't know, like the skins for like was it Power League?
No, no,
Like they
not
have
like
like
that.
play 50
I meant,
times.
I meant the quests that give you star points.
Oh,
Nobody wants
okay.
like,
Yeah,
uh,
no, I don't like the 50 star points. Like, what am I gonna do with this?
yeah, like just coins. They need more coin rush events, like gold rush fucking
Yeah,
challenges. Like it
yeah.
used to be more gold throughout this game because now that it's been a couple months with all this fucking, power 10, power 11 costing a fuck ton of money, or coins or whatever. It's like people are dry. Like they are running out of coins and they want to feel like it used to. Like I had 200 plus or 200,000 plus coins when this update came out. And I've spent them all up to this point, and I'm sitting with like 4,000. Like I'm tired of being like this. Give me some fucking gold, man. Give me a challenge that just gives me gold. And it's just like there's no retry. Oh yeah, that's another thing they've been doing with challenges. Is retry shit. Like, is it really worth it to fucking pay for another fucking try most of the
Well, like
time?
with gems, like the gem
Yeah.
ones. Yeah,
Usually.
I've used that a couple of times. It's good. It's helped me like win a few, to be honest. But like, I like them. I think they're good.
Okay, so some of the challenges they have retries for fucking 9 gems. The other ones have retries for like 19 gems. And I think that Obviously, I think it would scale depending on what the challenge is for. Like if it was for a brawler, I think the retry should be 19, and it should only give you one. It shouldn't give you like two or three. It should just straight up be one every time. Because I think it's giving you two or three whenever you buy retries.
Yeah.
And that's just like it doesn't even feel like it's a challenge anymore. Like it's still, pay to play oriented. Like people who already have those gems lying around, it's just like they're buying it at that point, and just the games are on the side. Because anybody can brain dead win a 9-win challenge, especially when you just keep feeding into retries.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Then you could just keep going and keep going, which is something. It should be like a one thing only, not like because don't they like isn't it able to like keep buying retries? Is that the thing?
I just fuck retries. I don't want like I know I'll be in a situation where I'm like one away from getting a brawler. It's not often like yes, the people that are talking in this podcast are probably skilled enough to win challenges, but some people might not be, and I understand why they wanted that. But bro, think about it. Like those gems, you could go to much better use buying anything else. But people aren't going to be thinking of that in the moment. They're going to end up wasting their gems. We're trying to help you.
They
Like,
should only be able to. It should be like a one thing only because like every time they raise the price of gems after like retry, it should be like a you buy it once and that's the only chance you get. That's just
mhm.
that makes sense.
At least they never sold out with the championship challenge. I don't think because that would be too ridiculous. That would just
Oh
ruin
yeah,
you.
yeah. That would definitely not. That would
You
just
know.
like yeah. Horrible. These people.
Um, See smoke. I need a hot take for you. Way more quiet today. I got you were in the gym. I got you were fucking pumping iron and shit. You're 6'4" fucking frame, so huge that like it takes a while for your fucking voice to run up your fucking vocal box to your throat and shit. Uh, but we're waiting for you, man.
Okay, so you know how all your brawlers are maxed out, all the ones that you have for the championship challenge, which is so like they ensure that the best players are actually winning and not the people who've like spent a bunch of money to max out their account or just been playing for longer. But I feel like they should just let you use any brawler for those challenges because I mean, I feel like if you're gonna level them up, you might as well just like go the full way and make it a completely even playing field instead of just going like halfway. Either go the full way or don't go at all. Like pick one. And that would just make it a lot better because then you know I remember in the past there have been challenges where like right when Sprout came out, I remember I none of my team had Sprout, and we were just losing to a bunch of Sprout teams, and there was nothing we could do about it. And it was just tough because Sprout was completely overpowered, but none of us had that brawler, so it wasn't even like they were better than us. They were just using Sprout, and we didn't have that. So I feel like that's a big problem with it.
Definitely. So I think that it's like majority of us agree, or maybe all of us agree that brawlers should be in challenges, but to the extent of how easy it is to obtain them from that challenge, especially if it's like matching the rarity of epic, like that can take people hundreds of boxes to get an epic. So is 9 wins really accurate? Like it should be like 15 wins,
Yeah,
maybe
At
even
I'd
like
up
least
to
12.
more.
12, at least 12. Um, I'm for that. I completely agree. Like, yes, I want that brawler early, but you have to earn that brawler, man, because it takes a lot of like people spend a lot of money trying to open boxes and shit. And they still don't get them. Like, and you're telling, and maybe they're just like, they're paying to get that shit. It's not really about them, but they have the ability to do that. They're financially stable enough, or at least pretend to be to do that. But they got to get a lot of boxes, and as do the average people that save up a lot of boxes or just get boxes progressively after that brawler's come out, and maybe they're not as skill oriented as the people who were able to obtain that brawler, and they feel left out. So I feel that it should be brought up to at least like 12 to 15 with 3 losses to make it so that brawler is earned, very earned, and you cannot pay for retries ever for a
Mm,
brawler.
yeah, all right, that makes sense.
Um, should there be a challenge in the future for like a legendary brawler, like a fucking 20-win
No.
challenge?
Yeah, that
I-
would be cool.
it would be cool, but I think there's a point where the challenges just get like too long. I guess because I don't know.
Well, that would be wild though. Like, how many fucking wins would that
That
be?
would be
21.
that would
It'd have
be
to
awesome.
be 21 win challenge for a fucking legendary. That was like a one-time only thing, 3 shots to get there. It's not like a lot of people are gonna get it. Like that's hard as fuck, but it's a legendary, man. Like you deserve that shit. And everyone will be playing that. I feel like that would get a lot of people interested in the game for like a weekend or something.
Hey, yeah, if it was like a small event, yeah, that would definitely I'd be interested.
I don't know, Goofy. What you think?
No, no,
Oh
like
my!
literally, no. Okay, let me just flash back again. Do we all hear the sirens?
No.
Do we all hear the missiles?
I'm not
Do we
sure.
all hear the gunshots?
Bringing up Edgar again, I
Hey,
mean,
yo.
it's not like a free brawler.
Listen. If ego was a problem, imagine people being able to get early access to a whole legendary brawler.
Yeah, but like that's
And then
21 wins,
I don't know
3
after the fact.
losses, and that's like it's like a whole entire
No.
complicated game, even if
I
you're
don't
a
know
perfect
after the
team.
fact that people who actually use the extra tries thing. Let me
They
tell
don't
you
have any
something.
extra tries, no extra tries.
No
Okay.
extra. Bro, 21 wins. Like I don't think we are pulling that. Like a lot of us, that's going to be hard as hell. Like there's at least
Even if
like
you have
I don't know, man. I think that's fair. I think that would be interesting. I don't think they'd ever do it.
I
It's
mean,
like it's not like
yeah,
top
but
mattering. It doesn't matter when you get the legendary. Like if people are getting it from boxes right away, it's the same shit. Like people are still gonna have early access to it.
Hmm.
Just
wait, no,
what?
no,
yeah,
if you
okay.
get it from the challenge. No, no,
No.
because if you get it from the challenge, that don't mean that ain't come out yet. So they will not be getting it from the boxes yet. They have to wait till like 2 weeks or whatever. No, not 2 weeks. I tripping. No, yeah. No, wait,
Like
hold on. Wait, hold on. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like you still have to wait some time before you get the actual brawler in boxes.
yeah.
So
But
The thing
think
is like
about this. If you like are good enough to get the brawler from the challenge, you're probably good enough to shit on anyone you would play against anyway that didn't get it.
yeah, that and like even if you had the perfect team, like that'd be such a hard challenge to win anyway. 21 wins and 3 losses is so hard to get, even with like a perfect team.
Yeah, you got to win at least 7 times before you can lose once.
Mm-hmm.
well then, that's not hard for me because I have pro. But
Oh yeah,
just saying.
but Goofy,
Yeah.
you got to keep in mind like
Hard,
we're
dude.
like even sometimes we struggle to win the 15 win challenges a lot. Like we're getting up to like the last stage or something, and then it goes to shit. But you got to keep in
But
mind
you
like
see, but
the
the thing is,
people
you're
that
not
are
taking
at
into consideration is that that's really a you problem. Just
no,
saying
I
though.
don't think it's a me problem. I think I've played with you multiple times. This is an us problem. Uh,
No, not multiple times. Don't lie.
yeah, I remember, bro. I played with fucking a couple champ challenges ago with you and Ziv. I remember. Uh, that was not my proudest fucking performance, but it wasn't yours either. And you got to keep in mind the matchmaking is much different up there for the last 2 stages because we're adding on 2 stages to 6 total games. The people up there are going to be the sweatiest motherfuckers. Like, because they all right, like 16, 17, 18 wins in. Like, you're not playing the motherfuckers that are on stage 1 or 2. Like, these guys are going to be like real esports players. Like, you're going to see
Yeah.
people from like respective like esports orgs that are up there. You're going to earn that fucking legendary. And I want to
It's
see
gonna
the
be
statistics. I want to be like, out of how many people that played this 21 win challenge got the epic or got the legendary. Like, I want to see, I want to know. And then it makes you feel so much more rewarding once you got it. Everybody's going to know it. Nobody can deny the skill that you have in order to make that happen.
I
Like,
feel like none of us in this call would actually be able to complete that challenge.
I don't doubt it, man. I want to try. I really do.
yeah. It would be such a hard challenge because like after you get like you're saying, like, after you get a certain amount of wins, you're gonna be facing like the best players possible, and you're gonna be like a heck of a
Yeah.
challenge.
Nah, yo, watch me get 21-0. Promise you.
Well, we're waiting, Super, though. This is what we need. We need a 21 win challenge. I'll put that in the fucking title. It's coming out. Fucking 21 win challenge? What? Okay, leaked?
At that point, you would be playing like teams you would see in the monthly qualifiers. Like one time, I went to monthly qualifiers and we won like 1 game out of 6. Like it's so sweaty in there.
Man, I always get there. I just qualified for the last champ challenge and I completely forgot about the qualifiers. But it's like I'm always getting like backyard bullish. Like I don't want to play that map, and it's sweaty fucking teams. I can't lie. Like it's people who actually have no dignity whatsoever. Like they do not care. They are
Yeah.
like, I am only using meta brawlers. I cannot even be creative in any way, shape, or form. I have to play fucking B. I have no skill, and it's just like a lot of motherfuckers like that.
Oh gosh, his worst nightmare, ain't it? B.
Well, just wait. I will do a podcast entirely about B and why
Yeah.
she broke the fucking game, ruined it. And fucking takes have been extinct because of B ever since.
I mean, yeah.
It's just terrible, so terrible. But that's for another fucking time. Um, I think we did pretty fucking well. We're not done yet, but we'll do a couple fucking more minutes of this shit. I think the best that came out of this was another reroll of quests, some more interesting creative quests, maybe quests for new star powers and gadgets that could be released.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
wait, no, I have one. I have one for knockout.
oh
I
yeah,
have a
yeah.
ton of them for knockout. Okay, so look,
Okay.
what you could do, right? You could, you could, uh, like have a mission where you say you wipe out the whole team in knockout. That's like extremely hard, but hear me out. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's
And then
lightweight.
and yeah, and then another one could be win knockout matches, 2-0 or something like that.
I mean, yeah, that'd be
Yeah, and then also you could have like already say like kill a certain amount of people. No. That'd be a different one. So kill a certain amount of people. Um oh wait, no, I'm messing up by thinking. Oh yeah. So like kill like like two persons per knockout round or something. Like like how they have like the 1, 2, 3. Like if
yeah. So
you get yeah, like they have like the little aim thing at the top of the screen, and they have it's three of them. Like for that, like that will count as the rounds, right? And then you will have a mission be like get 2 kills each round, like each knockout round you play. So it'd be like three knockout rounds or whatever, and then you play or two if you're just that good, like me. Stuff like that. It's creative.
Okay, fair. Very, very fair. I think that Knockout obviously has a lot of opportunities to make some interesting quests. A team wipe is always cool, but that would also more than likely force you to be in a situation where it's like a fucking 3v1 and then you would pull it off, but you'd have to like get into that situation, which is it
yeah.
shouldn't be happening. But uh,
Oh,
you mean in
perfect
general, but
idea.
what if it's you but you have to hit the final shot on every one of them?
Yes,
Like
like really,
No,
really
okay,
like that.
no. Yeah, see that works. That works. I just have a great idea. So okay, so you see whenever you get like a new Brawl, you get like a thousand token quest or whatever.
Oh,
How
yes.
about okay, so how about you do like weekly, like you get a 1,500 token one or a 2K one, right? Where you
True.
get yeah, like like where you get one of those hard missions that I create. Because getting a team rep is extremely hard, and then since you're hard already, it'll just be like a five amount one. Like you need to only get it 5 times or something, and then it worth like 1.5K or something like that.
What if
See, that works. It
that
makes
will
it
work?
it makes it okay.
Uh,
Yeah, go.
what if they no, I fuck with that entirely. I want more tokens. And but what if they allowed you to like backing off of Goofy's idea? What if they allowed you to like because this isn't rerolls, it's just straight up like every week you get one more 1,000 token quest, for example, but you get to pick what brawler it's on. Um and you could just it won't even be mode, it would just be like you have to pick a brawler. You can't re-roll this quest. You're choosing it. And maybe not every week, but I want to feel like if because they just changed it where the higher trophies you are with a brawler, the less likely you are to get a quest for them. And I'm playing Buzz all the time. He's gonna be like my highest trophy brawler all the time, probably. I'm not getting quests for him. It's unheard of at this point. They cater it towards the lower ones, which because I get it. Trophies up there, you lose more than you gain, so you don't want people to feel forced to play that brawler and then lose a mark that they got. But I want to play Buzz. I want to play Buzz all the time. And if I can get rewarded for playing Buzz, then I would enjoy it much, much more. I'm one of the, I guess, the odd ones out from their whole changing the way the quest output works. But I want to have Buzz quests all the time, and they're not they're not happening anymore at all. So I feel like I should be able to get to choose at least once every couple weeks or so that I want a Buzz quest and
All
make
right,
it a
but
big.
look,
I actually agree with that because the brawlers that I have low trophies in are the brawlers I don't want to fucking play. Like
Exactly.
I
no,
don't want
but
to
like,
play them.
listen. See, no, but you have to also think about the fact if you do something like that, right? It wouldn't make no sense because it would also have to have a decently hard mission, because like they won't just give you free 1K tokens every week, for a brawler that you choose. It's obviously gonna be easy money, so like that wouldn't work. Like they'll probably attach a quest to it every week, a different one, and then you could still choose the brawler, but it's gonna be one of my semi hard like quests, like um get this amount of kills each round in knockout. See, that's a semi-hard quest compared to the one where it's like get a team wipeout. So I would do the one where you say where you choose your brawler. That's 1.5 because one, you get to choose the brawler that you get to do, and two, the quest that's attached to it is not. It's like it's a moderate quest. It's not too hard nor too easy. And then the 2K one would be the one where you it's like a mission like the knockout one where you have to get a wipeout, where it's hard and you don't get to choose nothing because it's gonna be for a certain mode or for a specific brawler.
Okay,
So
well
it
then
works out.
that draws a line here in like, are they, because they are giving you more tokens regardless. Like if they were to do something like this, they are willing to invest more tokens into the fucking community and allow people to get more boxes. That's what they're for. But then it's also like if you want people to actually play your game and want to do the fucking quest, you want to keep them interested, then you're letting them pick the quest. But then the quest might be too easy to complete. So it's like it's both sides of the scale. They're both like it's a win-win whether they let it or they don't, because it might be harder for a person to complete the quest, but the tokens are worth it. So they keep playing, they keep putting themselves through it, they keep playing the game because they want those tokens. But then if you let them choose the brawler that they get the tokens on, they're playing the game and they're happy because they got to pick and they feel like they have more of a choice of how they're spending their fucking free time on this game, and they're getting rewarded for it too. So either or, it's
Okay.
something that the community needs more of those quests. I would completely agree. 500 is kind of getting boring.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
it makes sense what you're saying, but at least the course that you're trying to put out, at least you don't get to change you don't get to change how like the quest is like like it's not easy. Just once it's not easy, then everything else that you say should be fine. Because again, it would already be worth more than the 1Ks because the 1Ks is like for brawlers that you just get. That's why I didn't even suggest putting it's hard to get a brawler already. So it's like that works. It makes no sense to put a harder type of thing attached to the 1K. So that's why I put it to the 1.5. Just once the mission is like not too easy or hard, it should be fine.
Um. Okay. Okay. I'm all for that. I just want some more fucking tokens. Um. Hold
Yeah.
on. But so I was responding to a message. I'm still doing Discord things while I'm on this. Y'all motherfuckers can't see my screen, so it's chill. But either or, this one wasn't intended to be like the fucking greatest podcast ever. We're kind of in like a little stalemate because this game's in a stalemate right now. A really, really big update. Debatably, the biggest update that Brawl Stars does is the summer update, and that's going to be announced what it is in the Brawl Talk on June 25th. And I have a lot of podcasts that we have planned for this. But I'm waiting until I know exactly what the fuck we're being told in there, because some of the information I might give out might become irrelevant. For example, like if I'm bitching about something and they fix it, then it's like, okay, well, I just wasted my time bitching about it. Because it's not like they're going to see it or anything. I want to see how they handle specific things so that I can monitor what the fuck I'm bitching about, because I'm going to be bitching about shit. Regardless,
Hmm.
the game is not like in its final fucking state. There's so many things that they just don't do. And I love this game to death. I always will, but it has definitely been cold-hearted to us in the fucking last year at least. It has not been nice to us. So we got a lot planned for that. This one, I'm fucking surprised I even got an hour out of it, but it happened. And that's all I wanted. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Obviously, I'll give you guys your final remarks, but I'm just gonna say that you know, we can make an hour out of anything. Fucking magic, man.
That's true.
But I enjoyed the time that I fucking shared with all of you in this podcast. I would like for everybody to fucking check the Discord in the description or wherever the fuck you're fucking watching this, and you can find that. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, follow. I honestly don't even know. Like, I swear I'll just be posting this on shit, and like whatever happens, happens. It's as raw as it could be. But I'm out for now. I'm gonna stay here, but I'll give my final remarks to Goofy Sea Smoke, and then I want to end it with our guest Zach.
Okay.
Okay, so nice podcast. Good one today. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Terrible.
Okay, well, it's not like challenges and quests are completely bad. It's just they could use a nice refresher, a nice little update to keep them going, keep us interested because they are a little lackluster, but it's not like they're terrible. They just could use a little boost and improvement. And I mean, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everything else needs a bit tweaking, but the game itself does need a few tweaks here and there, obviously. But honestly, I really did enjoy doing this podcast. I really like it. So hopefully I can get on again. But yeah, that's pretty it. It's
All
done.
right, beautiful. We enjoyed having you, Zach. But this is it, and thank you all for listening. Peace.